Taro, a young man known for his fiery temper, arrived at the Zen monastery seeking help. He had heard of the Zen master's wisdom and hoped that he could find a way to control his anger. His rage had caused many problems in his life, and he felt helpless. He approached the Zen master and said, "Master, I cannot control my anger. It comes quickly, and when it does, I hurt the people around me. I don't want to be like this anymore. Can you teach me how to stop being so angry?" The Zen master, who had a calm and peaceful demeanor, smiled gently. He gestured for Taro to follow him. The two walked in silence through the monastery grounds, where the wind whispered through the trees and the sound of a nearby stream filled the air. They came to a small, simple wooden hut. He asked, "Taro, have you ever seen how a kettle boils?" Taro looked confused but nodded. "Yes, master. The water inside gets hotter and hotter until it boils over." The Zen master smiled. "Exactly. The water inside the kettle represents your anger. It builds up, and eventually, it boils over. But what happens if you remove the kettle from the fire?" Taro thought for a moment. "The boiling stops. The water cools down." "Right," the master said. "When anger rises in you, it is like the kettle heating up. If you let it build, it will boil over and cause harm. But if you take a moment to remove the kettle from the fire, you can cool down before it explodes." The Zen master then stood up and walked over to the fire burning outside. He carefully lifted a kettle from the flame and placed it on the ground. "Taro," he said, "you must learn to remove yourself from the situation before your anger boils over. When you feel the heat of anger rising, step back. Take a deep breath. Walk away if you must. Give yourself time to cool down." Taro listened carefully, the image of the boiling kettle in his mind. "So, when I feel anger building up, I should stop, breathe, and step away?" The Zen master nodded. "Yes. You must learn to catch your anger before it boils over. Just like removing the kettle from the fire, removing yourself from the situation will give you time to think and calm your mind." Taro stood up, feeling grateful for the simple yet powerful lesson. "Thank you, master. I will practice this. I will learn to step away and cool my anger before it harms others." The Zen master smiled and said, "Remember, Taro, anger is like fire. It can be useful when controlled, but it can also burn if left unchecked. Learn to manage it, and you will find peace."